back again to another On the Brain with Caleb B. Davis. We're doing some good breakups here. Some of these episodes are just going to run concurrent, I feel like. They're going to go straight through, and they'll make a lot of sense. Some of them are going to be better broken up. And I guess the next portion here that I've been excited to kind of ramble about is becoming a new father. It's been very important to me, and I don't want it to seem like it's not been addressed, because it's been an interesting journey to find myself in the shoe that many other people have been in, right? Being a father, being a husband, they're not the same, and they kind of benefit from similar qualities, maybe I'll say. But, you know, especially when you're in a relationship with somebody and you love them and you're married to them, that's great. It's amazing. When you have kids with them, it's completely different. Having kids with somebody, I'll say for me, it gave me a newfound respect for my penis. And one thing I've talked with my buddy Jeremy about, we had a phone call one day where he told me that he thought it was really funny that I told him I felt like I was dick synergistic, right? I told him, I was like, well, I feel like not insecure of my penis size, but I feel like it's like accurate. Like I feel like it's okay. And I said it just matches perfectly with me, like the perfect amount of what I wish was there that's not, and like all of the effort that I'm willing to give it. And the funniest thing too is, like, if there was to be a size put to it, like, I'm not even upset if someone is like, oh, I bet your penis is about 5 inches, but I'm not. I've personally made such a huge effort to never give myself a number. I could guesstimate. I've been like, it's about the size. It's a little bigger than an iPhone 5S. But the reason I'm joking about this is because I think that's like the biggest missing piece of the puzzle for most people with their penis. It's not physically what's there, but it's like the attitude you've got behind it. And I made the comment already about lifted trucks with glow kits and whatever. Not my none of my business, okay? I won't even pretend to have any little bit in correlating that. But I just don't get it. I really don't. It's like, I feel like men who are super into cars are like the kids that were fucking way too into construction trucks. I don't know how that makes sense or what that says about me and how I'm like identifying these people, but it's basically like if there was a grown man who's excited for a monster truck rally. I feel like the main reason he's into that isn't for the description of the truck. It's more of the fact he gets to participate in rallies, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with that right now. Dude, today, out in public, my wife and I with our daughters were with her family at a Texas Roadhouse, and you already know what the vibe is at a Texas Roadhouse. You're not really playing woke country music, you know? I don't know that's not... It's basically like we're watching Kid Rock groupies eat themselves out of a neck, and it's like men. It's like only men. And that's so funny to me. I feel like that's why Kid Rock has long hair. I feel like the fedora, the sunglasses, and the long hair, men are just like, dude, if I had to be gay, I'd pick Kid Rock. I don't know. I hate that he's in the news right now, dude. I thought Joe Dirt was a movie based on his life, and it wasn't. I was even more upset to find him in the movie at like towards the middle end part and be like, oh shit, I gotta start over. I thought I had an idea of who Joe Dirt. I was like, oh, is this like an autobiographical pic of Kid Rock's life? It's like, no. Kid Rock would not star as an auxiliary character in a movie based on his life. Or maybe he would, and maybe that's why he's singing at fucking the Republican National Convention. I don't get it. I don't know. All I know is if he starts endorsing Ryobi fucking electric weed whackers, I'm in. You just got to make it a little bit more renewable with his resources and energy, I guess. I don't know. Kid Rock's fucking stupid. Anyways, I was at Texas Roadhouse today. This is how all over the place this is. I apologize again. So many apologies are coming, but Mr. literally in a MAGA shirt today at Texas Roadhouse. Look, I get it. I have twins. Everyone thinks it's a conversation starter I chose. No. Bro. Old women at Kroger's or Walmart. Don't. Quit it. Stop. They always say the same thing, and they always bring the same energy, like, oh, I'm not going to get too close, but look over here. They're those twins? They ask me the question. When my wife is there, she's really sweet. She's like, yes, they're twins. They're fraternal. You know, there's the whole conversation that comes with it. However, I like to answer what you're not expecting. They're like, old ladies ask me, like, oh, are those twins? And I'm like, I don't know. I just found them. And they're like, oh my. And they try to walk away. It's like, no, get back here. I'm not giving them away, but you want to look at them? I don't know. Like, what do you expect, old woman? And then they all like, and I don't answer that all the time. I will make a conversation weird. I got touched by a dude who didn't speak English today at a TJ Maxx. Dude, there was a lot of stuff that happened, is what I'm saying. This old white dude wearing a MAGA shirt leaned into one of my daughters, like, their car seat. They're in their car seat. And I don't know what he was saying. I wasn't holding the car seat. It was one of my brother-in-laws holding it, and he got way too close, and I was about to say something, but I was like, this Texas Roadhouse doesn't have any peanut shells on the ground. Let's not start. Let's not start, man. I haven't gotten sat yet for some reason. There's so many bread baskets in this heat lamp window, and yet I'm still waiting, right? It's the fun thing. That all the old women is, oh, I'm not going to get too close to your babies, but look, they're so cute. And it's like, hey, get away. Like, what are you dressed up as? Are you like one of the bears from, are you the original Goldilocks, or are you a witch? I don't know what you are, but I don't like when you get close to my babies. And I feel like, I know this is weird, I shouldn't say this about old people, but I feel like they've got the original germs, like things I've been vaccinated for, my children have been vaccinated for. It's like, hey, listen here, Mrs. Polio, you back the fuck up. Like, we're not trying to get strand A. It's a really terrible conception to have of a thought, you know, to be like, oh, I bet old people have polio still. I mean, I don't know. Is it like, what is it, like chicken pox? You get, there's something, there's some sort of like ailment. You'll be like, oh, I don't remember. There's something where it's like, once you get chicken pox, like you have like a, I don't know, like a new birthmark, or you get something out of it where it's like, oh yeah, you see people who had chicken pox get this. There's something like that. I'm not going to look it up. Dude, that's another thing. Just coming straight forward with all the tangents. It's the caffeine. It's the Diet Dr. P. And I'll be getting some rest here soon. But god damn it, I don't need to know the answer to everything. I know my phone can look shit up. But people start talking around me about the dumbest stuff. I'm going to take note of an example when it happens. And it's going to make more sense at some point in time. But there's people around me that will be like, oh, okay, here's one. I did think about this, right? For some reason, I thought John Travolta was in the back at the Barnyard movies, like those like the claymated cow farm movie, you know? I don't know why. I thought he was the voice of the cow. And I don't think he is. And that's the weird thing, is like, I don't know why it was like in my head. See, okay, the thing is like, I don't have to know everything, but then there's things like this where I'm like, I definitely need to know. Was John Travolta, if I could type, I think he was just in a movie that was also out at the time or something. I don't know. I felt like he was in the movie. He is not. I want to know the person who voices the cow. It makes me feel so stupid because it's not Chris Pratt, but it's somebody like Otis. Who's Otis? Chris Hardwick is Otis? Dude, that is so different. I'm kind of mad. Yeah, I mean, that's not too, it's Chris Pratt adjacent, I guess. I don't know. Chris Hardwick's annoying. All these people are annoying. I hate animated movies a little bit. Like, I love them. But then, like, I hate whenever you're watching one and you're like, oh, who's that person's voice? That's my thing. Like, I hate that, bro. I hate whenever people, like, have to know things, because there's times where I'll be hanging out with people and then they'll stop doing everything until they can Google the dumbest shit. And it's like, why did we need to know that? I don't think we needed to. I don't think we needed to know that. I guess it's better than them sharing shit about their personal life. Isn't that right? We're all antisocial. We don't like talking. Why do we keep up with the social? It's like it's like an obligation. You make eye contact with someone. It's like, how's your grass? It's like, what? Like, at your house? You have a house. I know you own a property, right? How's the grass there? It's like, oh, dude, I talk about the weather. I shouldn't. I hate the weather. Texas, maybe this is why I like talking about it, because I hate talking to people, and Texas weather never wants to stick with anything, right? We're Texas weather. You don't like it? Wait 15 minutes, it'll change. You hear someone at a Buc-ee's. It's like, I don't want to. I wanted to figure it the fuck out so I can know if I need to wear a fucking jacket or bring an umbrella, or if I can wear flip-flops. And, you know, I don't even fuck with flip-flops anymore. Like, as a kid Caleb, oh my God. He was always at a pool in a fucking pair of Old Navy flip-flops, right? I feel like we all were. I feel like that's like our prime. All of us should be at the pool in Old Navy flip-flops, and we'd be fucking nicer to each other. I'm trying to figure it out. There's not a whole lot of sense to make in the world unless you're at a pool in a fucking pair of Old Navy flip-flops. Old Navy, dude. I can't. Old Navy sucks. I hate Old Navy. Why do they have, like, the scariest mannequins at Old Navy? Why do they have a dog? Why does Old Navy have a dog mannequin? I don't even think they sell dog clothes. It's just a naked dog mannequin, and we're all like happy to be at Old Navy. You want to know why? It's for a fucking pair of flip-flops. God damn it. Oh, sipping on good old Diet Dr. P for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's funny. That's some good shit right there, as Pawpaw would say. Dude, I know I said this is for my daughters. I don't want y'all to think it's like for when they're young, okay? Like, there's going to be some time before I'm going to allow them to listen to it. I don't want them to think I was stupid enough to not know that fucking Chris Hardwick voiced the cow from Back at the Barnyard, not John fucking Travolta, because that's the same. I can't justify myself. I'm just trying to, you know, when a writer puts pen to paper and then they're about to weave like a nice little, ooh, you know, something that the old ladies who breathe on my daughters and say, are they twins? When a writer puts pen to paper is what I'm trying to do with my voice, but I can't keep doing it to my family because they're getting tired of it. I just am constantly being interrupted talking to a newborn baby from the other room where it's like, did you say something to me? It's like, oh, I'm teaching them my propaganda. Oh, shit. That's what I'm saying. I went on a tangent. There's a couple tangents there, but I'm just happy. I'm happy to be a dad. Being a newborn dad is awesome. It's helped me, you know, to learn respect for my penis, that I can create life. That's pretty intense. And then show me how much I can love it after, which is scary. I don't recommend. It's frightening every day. And, you know, just remembering how to continue to love my wife. Anyways, that's it for me, people. Thank you for listening to another episode of On the Brain with me, your host, Caleb B. Davis. I really appreciate anyone who's given me enough of an opportunity to have made it this far in listening to these episodes we've put out. I do still have at least 5 more ready. I'm looking to put at least a couple out each week. I'm looking forward to getting feedback from people. Please send emails in. You can contact me at comicfunnycbd@gmail.com. Send in any comments you have at any of the stories that I've told or just any of the crazy things I've said. I'd love to hear any feedback, and that's about anything that I say, love or hate. From the first episode on, thank you again. Have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, day, or lunar new year or eclipse or whatever the fucking new Breaking Dawn Twilight book is coming out, okay? Appreciate it.